Hello everyone. Have our number 2 in the series of Fool's Ring here. Gonna start off with some hand histories. Got about 3 of them, and these are hands that I've played at 100 NL, and I believe that they are all full ring tables. This one happens to be a full ring table that went short-handed, but it is a limped pot, and I don't see a lot of strategy examples in videos that I've seen regarding limped pots, so I figured I'd go ahead and try and show you one. So, okay, this is a spot I think it's pretty common and not everyone knows how to deal with, so I wanted to bring it up. It's when you have like a flush draw, limp pot, and I want to discuss the differences between it being like multi-way, like 4 people, or maybe just multi-way, 4 or 5 people, or maybe just multi-way 3 people, because it actually does kind of make a difference, as well as the board also makes a difference. And what I mean by that is that I want to establish a few things before we actually come up with our plan as to what we're going to do on the flop here. One thing going for us is that although it's smaller stakes, this is a little bit less true. It still is true that people don't have as many kings in their limping range as other stuff, like smaller suited cards and things like that. So you're expecting to see someone pair up with this king much less often, we'll say, than in a raised pot. However, we're dealing with 3 people. One of them is certainly one or all. Actually, all of them have kind of a half stack. So they're certainly capable of showing up with a king, but it is important to note that they theoretically should show up with them less often. Now, once again, like I said, there's 3 people or 3 others rather than just 2 others, so that makes having someone who's going to either have a king or / call me with a better hand more likely. So that reason right there, that's one reason why you would not want to lead out into the field here with your flush draw. The reason being is that people have connected more, they've got top pair more, and there's not going to be any great cards for you to barrel. Now, I feel like if it was 3-way, we could definitely make more of an argument for leading out on the flop because our raw bets, the EV just off of betting, will have a higher % of success. So that's something to keep in mind.